going to be honest in the fact that last week filming this video, I felt pretty good. I felt great about everything. This week, I feel a lot less great. This week has been a roller coaster, like literally like just like up and down, and parts of it were good. I feel like the highlight was definitely Tuesday. This morning's probably like the lowest I felt, and if you had to witness those stories on Instagram, I apologize. But I'm feeling a little bit better now. I just got done, I'd say working out, but it's not like a real workout. I was just on the elliptical kind of walking while watching videos from a course that I'm taking, and I feel like a little bit better now. I haven't really done as much work today as I wanted to, so after this I'm going to work a little bit more. And last week filming this video, I was way more organized and like ready for it, and this week not so much. So the big highlight of this week was on Tuesday. I was done planning out this current week early in the afternoon. It would have been done even earlier that day, but I had 2 meetings in the morning. So Tuesday I was feeling really good, like I was on top of this. And then I thought that between Wednesday, Thursday, today, I would be able to finish planning for next week and be prepared for that, but it just didn't happen. Last week I felt like I had things figured out where I wanted to split up topics over 2 days of instruction and give students like a video lesson one day with like a little brief Google form to follow up and just make sure that they watch the video with very simple basic questions and like only 3 questions. And then the following day give them practice, whether it's a sorting activity in Google Slides or a longer Google form that required them to do actual calculations. And I think I'm going to do some variation of that, but I don't know that that's exactly what I'm going to be doing going forward. Although I feel like when I explain it, it's going to sound kind of the same. The other highlight of my week was Wednesday. I actually had students join me for office hours, and these are students that would come into my classroom anyway while they had study hall just to hang out. So I'm used to chatting with them, and they said that I'm the only teacher that's posting every single day. So remember that I actually broke it down, so I was posting less work but still posting every day. And on the one hand, when they said this, I'm like, okay, they're teenagers, they're exaggerating. But then also I'm like, there's got to be some kind of truth to this, that there aren't that many teachers posting daily. And they did correct themselves when they said, well, actually this teacher and this teacher and this teacher post every day too. But it started making me wonder about what would be best for them if that's something that they're accustomed to, is getting posts a little bit less frequently. Although it sounds like they're accustomed to both. But I asked some of my friends on Instagram. I just put up a story. So many people responded, and I'm so grateful for all of those responses. But it was kind of overwhelming going through everything. And one of my colleagues got in touch with me, and she said that they changed in the middle school how they were assigning work because it was too much for middle school students. And they changed it so that they're posting their work like Mondays and Wednesdays for math, and then other subjects were posting Tuesday and Thursday. So I was thinking maybe some variation of that might be better. And what I like about that is it gives students more flexibility. So if I were to post the lesson video and the longer practice that involved them doing some kind of work on the same day, then it feels like it's 2 separate things, and it's giving students the time to get it done, but also the choice in when they're able to do it. So right now I'm thinking I might do that and post work on Monday and Wednesday and give them 2 days to do it, which is what they've been getting anyway. So it would be due, if I sign it on Monday, it's due Wednesday, and when I sign it on Wednesday, it's due on Friday. And then on Friday, giving them some kind of enrichment task, whether it's watch this video or do this review, something like that. I wouldn't really say review is enrichment, but kind of just something supplemental to what we were doing during the week. So we will see what happens with that. I'm not certain that that is what I'm going to do. It's just an idea that I have right now, and I think next week I might try it out. But what I did was I included a question in the survey, because every Friday I've been giving my students a survey just to check in, see how they are, but also to ask them for feedback about things that we're doing in Google Classroom to see what would be better for them. And I asked if they would rather have posts every day or every other day, and so far they're saying every other day, so that's probably what I'll end up doing. But we'll see. I mean, I might even just try it out next week and see how it goes, regardless of what they say. But so far, they're saying that they want every other day. So this is the third update, and I have not even addressed what we are doing for office hours yet. My school is requiring that we spend 3 hours a week on office hours, and all that they are requiring of us is that we are giving rapid response to emails sent within that set time. So I split my office hours up into 1 hour Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I've been doing it in Google Meet, so students could actually chat with me about whatever they're doing, and it's fine. It's tiring. You have a whole hour where you're just sitting there waiting for someone to come in. So I do end up doing other tasks during that time, and I don't get a lot of students. So yesterday my internet was not being cooperative, and I just posted that, you know, for office hours today, I'm just doing rapid response to email. I can't get onto Google Meet, and the world didn't end and the sky didn't fall. So I think what I want to do going forward is offer my office hours as a Google Meet on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so students can get the help that they'd probably need on the assignments before they're due, and then have Wednesday office hours be rapid response emails, because it's just a lot just being on Google Meet. I mean, it just sounds weird to say it, and I hope you guys just understand what I mean. But so it's like, even though I'm not necessarily doing the Meet stuff, sometimes it feels like a lot. So I was hoping that this would be the week that I got to finally start batch working and getting ahead for the next week, and it really did not happen. The only class that I feel prepared for right now is geometry, which means I'm going to be working on Sunday to be prepared for the other classes, and it's not what I wanted, but that's okay. So I tried to figure out what else I need to do to be ready for next week, and I was trying to batch it so that I did all of the geometry tasks on Wednesday, all of the calculus tasks on Thursday, and then all of the general geometry tasks today. But what happened was all of my geometry tasks took way longer than I expected, and it took up all of Wednesday and all of Thursday, almost all of Thursday. What happened on Wednesday was I did not get any grading done, so that grading rolled over into Thursday. So yesterday I spent half my day grading and then the other half just planning for geometry, and all I did was make up one form because I already have the practice activity that I want to do next week ready. It's matching for circle vocabulary. It's in Google Slides. I will link it below because it's available on TPT, but I'm so excited to give that to my students. But what I really needed to do was film 3 lesson videos, and then even before that I had to just get my notes ready because I wanted to change certain things between having distance learning, and this year I've been going through and just redoing my interactive notebook and putting that up on Teachers Pay Teachers as well. So it's a process to get stuff done for geometry, but now I'm ready for next week and a little bit of the week after, because I did 4 different lessons before I decided on this other schedule of posting assignments. And Wednesday and Thursday in general, I just was not as productive as I could have been because I was just not feeling well. Like borderline sick, like not totally sick, but maybe just exhaustion. I don't know. Also this week, my school announced our plans for grades for the 4th quarter, and essentially what we are to do is choose 3 to 6 standards to focus on for the rest of the school year, and we are going to do a sort of standards-based grading. I'm just going to apologize now. I'm sorry. I feel like this video has just been a brain dump. Last week I was so organized, like I had my notes of what I wanted to talk about. This week, not so much. The big thing was just rethinking about how I'm sharing assignments in Google Classroom and doing a different schedule. So I feel like that's kind of it. The only other thing I wanted to share was something positive, something that has been working for me and been a huge help, and that was a new to-do list that I created. So I'll link the video below, but I shared my methods of doing to-do lists as a teacher, and one of them was to do a brain dump, but then to take that brain dump and take my planner and schedule out tasks from the brain dump into my planner. So what I did was streamline the process by making it all one page, and I've been doing it digitally, but I do have printable versions available that I'll link below. But essentially this is what it looks like. So on the one side I have my brain dump so I can get all my thoughts and ideas out, and then on the other side I have the days of the week listed so I can take tasks from my brain dump and move them so that they're scheduled into the week. This to-do list has helped me immensely just to stay focused and organized, and I know that once I'm able to finally start batch planning, this will be what I'm using and the reason why I'm able to batch plan. So overall, this has been kind of a tough week, not a bad week, just tough, and I'm excited and looking forward to next week because it's going to be better, because that's the one thing that I feel is for certain going to happen, is that this whole thing will eventually get better. At least that's what I keep telling myself. So it's everything that I can think of from this week, and as always, thanks for watching.